It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see Joe Mixon, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. The action is only moments away. Coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth. And Brock, one side with a clear advantage coming into this one, coming off the bye week. While their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. I'm sorry, just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye or had more time to rest up than you did. And if you feel sorry for yourself, well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of teams in that spot try some big plays early to grab that momentum right from the jump.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So second down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Receiver in motion going left. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading them out is someone who became an absolute superstar last year as a rookie. Drafted 2nd in 2023, it's C.J. Stroud.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Oh, hey. Why, Tony?
Stroud throwing here on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun now for Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Tua off the play fake. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Second down carry for Achan. And they had that one contained right at the line. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down, here's Tua. On target to Waddle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Out of this shotgun, a give to Achan. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. That's caught. He found some space. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes St. Dell. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They're going to bring out Tommy Townsend to punt it away. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Collects this at the 32. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Taken in by Smith. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
This is ahead for about 5. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Achane again on 2nd. Pushing for the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Achane. Can't push it across. They make the stand, and it looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins break the tie here in the 1st. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Sanders all set to send it away. Dell now to return it. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15. The home teams and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left. Wide open down the field, and he has it! And that is a touchdown! So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tie things up at 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. A-Chain running to the right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. He just throws this one away.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua setting up to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware. But he's a viable option as well.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Rolling into enemy territory. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. They put a receiver in motion here left. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Throwing deep for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Tua out of the pistol. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. 1st down, Stroud. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
South.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Try getting it to Nico Collins. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Why, Tony? South.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
The Dolphins and running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Dolphins trying to make some noise before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Here's Achane up the middle. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They bring Berrios in motion. 3rd down run from Achane. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 33. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. A give to Mixon up the middle. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let the hot.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Robin.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Speed left.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Why, Tony? Hey, south.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Big catch made, and he got both feet in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. That brings us to the break. The visiting Dolphins holding an early advantage. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the Bengals who have the lead in the second quarter. Jamar Chase with a touchdown reception from Joe Burrow. From there, it's off to the land to check on the Browns at home in the dog pound. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Breece Hall with a touchdown run. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Sanders all set to send it away. Dell now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Oh, right. Nike taxi. Look the hot.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Now he's going deep right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Tua off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
On target to Waddle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa gets him. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Starts the return at the 34. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Here comes their offense out again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
All right.
At the 35-yard line.
Two-jet. 19 taxi.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Stroud now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Miami set to take over once again on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
44. Ready.
Tagovailoa on first down. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They run the counter to H.N. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
Oh, ready.
Running left is Mixon. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do.
And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Hits the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Here's Stroud. Has his man. It's Mixon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and that'll give them a 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Collins there to grab it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Running back, motioning right. 1st down, Stroud. Completed to Collins. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
All right.
They send a man in motion. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down from the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Where's the hot? Here we go, let's go. 19 Texas.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes 4th and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw it. The back's got it. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Tagovailoa from his end zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home at that sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running with H.A. and out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They get 9 yards back, but 3rd and 11 still to come. Looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got it. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up.
On the quick, right?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys don't want to see this one go to overtime.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey, uno. Why, Tony. Hey, south. Hey.
Shotgun now, first round. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Hey, uno more.
Now to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Collects this to the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be Dolphins football. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Back to throw. Has a man. It's Achan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Throwing now. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. The offense getting set to go. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Where's the hot? 19 seconds.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 35 out of that one. And they'll have first down. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Schultz with the catch.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Hey, Uno. Why Tony? Hey, south.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Running for it, Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Keeping it with Mixon. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.